It's still the 7th of July, and after filming my earlier um, journal entry for people in prison, I started to realize I needed to do a little bit more. And so I made this supplemental entry, just like people in prison are going to have to do. Some days you're going to face obstacles, some days you're going to get inspired. Some days you're going to have to do more than the average because you just really feel compelled to move the needle. So before I get into what I am doing right now, I want to read my supplemental journal for today and encourage you to do the same thing. If you're doing something more, make sure you record it and you explain why. This is all part of the path of preparing for success after prison. So here is the supplemental entry. I'm about to send a series of emails to introduce more about our new project, a project that we hope you will participate in. And if you're in prison, we're writing this for you. The subject line will include dates since July the 1st. Each email represents an example of an exercise I am recommending to everyone in our community. Together, they will help readers understand the reasons behind our new project, Prison Professor's Talent. If you're on this email thread, you're in one of our databases of names. Some of you I know, most of you I don't know. You should know the reasons behind our new advocacy project. I'll provide a backstory to help those who don't know me. Those who know me may skip to the next subheading. Backstory. I served 26 years in federal prison and concluded my obligation to the Bureau of Prisons in August of 2013. Since then, I have worked daily on advocacy, striving to change policies and laws, allowing more people to work toward earning freedom. Since I'd been in prison for multiple decades, I had to take an innovative approach. I went through several iterative stages, teaching in universities, publishing, investing in real estate, and building businesses. To the extent possible, I created jobs to employ formerly incarcerated people. Like anyone else, I have gone through ups and downs, but I've always focused on the goal, advocating for changes that would allow more people to work toward earning freedom. Those efforts influenced changes like the First Step Act, a law that will benefit more than 1 million people. Opposition. Many people want others to serve the time that a judge imposes. They do not like the concept of incentivizing excellence. I receive this message a lot. Even President Trump recently said on Fox News that he would fight for laws to execute all people convicted of drug trafficking offenses if elected again. Governor DeSantis argues that we should repeal the First Step Act because he views it as a get-out-of-jail-free card. When advocating for change, I have had to respond to leaders who argue that people convicted of white-collar offenses should receive harsher sentences. So we need tools, tactics, and resources. Those who have gone through my course, Preparing for Success After Prison, will have read of my deliberate, disciplined approach to advocacy. Step 1. I have to define success, and for me, it is to advocate for changes that will allow more people in prison to work toward earning freedom. Step 2. I need to create a plan that will advance possibilities for success. Step 3. I need to put priorities in place. Step 4. I must build my tools, tactics, and resources to accelerate progress and refute the opposition. Step 5. I need to execute the plan. Anticipating that we'll see more people opposing me, I created a new tool. I based this on the tools that helped me while I was in prison. I wrote about the importance of adhering to a disciplined, deliberate strategy in all my books. We must create a release plan to show why we deserve relief. Then, we need to use the release plan to advocate for ourselves. And that, with an effective release plan, I opened many opportunities throughout my journey in prison. A release plan helped me to earn university degrees. Because I earned university degrees, I brought more mentors into my life. With more mentors, I opened more publishing opportunities. By publishing, I expanded my support network. With more people in my support network, I led to websites where I could document the progress. By documenting the progress, I could build more support. With more support, I got married in prison. By getting married in prison, I advanced my prospects for success upon release. With more people in my support network, income opportunities awaited me when I got out. With income opportunities, I could work more effectively to advocate for changes to laws and policies that would lead more people to earn freedom. And that's what brings us to Prison Professor's Talent. This is the new tool that I created, and it will allow more people to memorialize their preparations for success upon release. By making those stories public, we'll become more effective in our advocacy. We'll be able to show why we need laws and policies that incentivize people to pursue excellence. I can use those stories, I hope, to convince more people why we need changes that open more opportunities for people to earn freedom. If you'd like to be a part of this change, send an invite to interns at prisonprofessorstalent.com. Our Director of Advocacy, Aaliyah, will accept all invitation requests. She'll follow up with more information on how you can work to build more support. Journaling, for example, became a helpful strategy for me in building support. It kept me on track. Now, participants in the program can record their journals too. Those records of working to prepare for success built me a lot of credibility when I got out of prison. They can help you too. Since I never asked anyone to do anything I didn't do, and I'm not still doing today, I'll send my journal entries for the past 7 days, and you could use them as an example to start journaling to a higher level of liberty. So I wanted to write that supplement because I knew that I have to be really helping people who are living apart from the people they love and the people who love them. I need to help those people truly see it's not all bleakness. If you start building a methodical plan, opportunities can open. And those opportunities become really crucial because they put us in a position to seize more. That's what I experienced in starting out. And if it happened one time, then you could dismiss it as being lucky. But you could look through this book, Earning Freedom. You could look, if you read this book, and it's a substantial book, but you'll get the whole journey. You'll see how these strategies worked for me in high security penitentiaries, where I first served about 7 years, and then went to medium security prisons, and then low security prisons, and then minimum security camps, and then got out, and then had just many opportunities open. And none of that would have happened if I didn't memorialize the process. So that's why we built this tool, and we're hoping that others will use it. It's the reason we're doing it through our nonprofit, because we want to make sure that people in prison don't have to pay for it. So we're supporting it through the sale of our books, which people can support by visiting us at prisonprofessors.com/books, or just look at the resources tab. Or people can donate if they choose. But really, this is a personal ministry that I'm on to try and help business leaders and citizens understand that we incarcerate too many people and we have to do something about it. That's what I'm working toward. I hope that you are working to prepare for your best outcome. My name is Michael Santos. I'm the founder of Prison Professors, and I believe in you.